gonna be on screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Looking good. Getting everything ready. Oh yeah, yeah. Do alright. Nom nom nom. Peanut butter, peanut butter. God, I could go for some peanut butter. How do you get this thing to go? Put me in charge of clean up everything. Oh, jeepers! It's live. Oh gosh, this technology is so weird. I don't know how Aaron figured this out. It's so crazy. Well, hi everyone. I'm the new artistic director here, Ralph Motel the Sixth. But call me Ralph. Motel 6 is my father. JK, just kidding. He's Motel the Fifth. That's how numbers work. Well, anyways, I'm the new artistic director here since they fired all the artistic directors for not hiring any black people. Because in this universe that this show exists in, that's how that all went down. Oh, but it was kind of one step forward, one step back, though. Because on one hand, of course, you can't expect change without changing some sort of leadership. But on the other hand, no one is whiter than me. So not 1 foot back, just 1 foot sideways. My hiring was a cha-cha slide of diversity. But tonight is not about me. Tonight is our final episode of Fill in the Blank Season 1. And tonight is a very special episode of Fill in the Blank. Tonight, I have the distinct honor of interviewing Aaron Blanck themselves. They're his creators, his co-writers, her inspirations, and all of the important people in their life that have helped him become the person she is. But before I bring them out, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have donated to all the causes we have fundraised for these few episodes. And I'd like to remind all the other theater makers that if they'd ever like to raise money for anything other than themselves, they are allowed to start anytime. Anytime at all. I think, we're all feeling very now more than ever currently in Rhode Island. And some of us are so mad they could just spit. But instead of spitting, please give to Day One Rhode Island. I'm going to read what it says on their website. The mission of Day One is to reduce sexual abuse and violence while supporting and advocating for those affected by it. I don't think I have to elaborate too hard why we're raising money for them, but please, I know it's a hard time. Give what you can. I mean, if every person who watched any of the episodes of Fill in the Blank, if for every view we got $1, that would be over $20,000. So please, give what you can. It is, again, the least we can all do. There is probably a lot more that we should do and that Lord knows we will do, but let's start by helping those we haven't been there for too long. And speaking of too long, let's get this bitch on out here. He's iconic. She's legendary. He uses he and she pronouns. Here comes our star. It's Aaron Blanck! Oh my God, I don't even have my background up. Oh my God.
It's me, Aaron Blanck.
Oh, Aaron, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm just dandy. Excited to be finishing this whole thing up.
Oh yeah, the pandemic's over. Thanks, Gina. We won.
Not that. Obviously, the pandemic is nowhere near over. Anyone who acts otherwise is kidding themselves and worse than Trump. I meant this damn show.
Oh, don't say that, Aaron. No one's worse than Trump.
Mitch McConnell.
Oh, darn, you're right. But why are you so ready to quit? People love this show.
Do they? I wouldn't know. I performed the stupid thing, walk upstairs from my basement, and then hear no feedback, good or bad, beyond one friend occasionally messaging me saying that they giggled at a joke I didn't write.
Actually, that's a great segue. You hired writers for a show that is every other week. My question is, why?
Well, if you ask them, they'd say because I'm lazy and want to do less work. But to be honest, I just figured it was a great opportunity to give some talented friends of mine some writing experience. I mean, I didn't have any experience before I did my first show, and it turned out fine. So I figured they could get their feet wet and learn how to write for different people quickly and be able to use that in the future. I'm expecting them all to write plays and put me in them in the future, not as the lead, as the spunky maid, or as the potted plant possessed by the ghost of a fairground stripper.
Yeah. Got it. Should we bring on the writers? I've got some questions for them, and they've got some questions for you.
Bring them on. I love friends. They disappoint me.
You are so funny. You are so funny, dude. Oh my God. Let's send in the rest of the clowns. Please welcome Catia, Daria, Brian, and Maggie. Oh,
Pronounced Daria?
wait, what did I say?
Daria.
Oh, so how do you pronounce it?
Daria.
Brian, what's your opinion on this?
Ringo Perda. It's Daria.
Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. God, I love learning and growing and being an ally. You're either part of the change or part of the problem, right?
Yeah, you pronounced the name right. Thank you, Jane Elliott.
You're welcome. Hey, wait. Where's Maggie?
I'm right here, guys. Hi.
Oh, hey, Maggie. Good to see you. Now let's talk race. So you are all a diverse writing team, bringing different backgrounds and life experiences to the table. So tell me, what part of this Zoom Facebook Live comedy game show did you feel helped end racism best? Let's start with Catia.
Well, let me first clarify. Racism isn't fixed. If it was gonna get fixed, it wasn't gonna take more than 10 Zoom calls.
So your answer is none.
No, I just think it requires more nuanced discussion than what we have time for in an hour-long Zoom show where we all fuck with each other.
I mean, I wouldn't mind fucking with each other.
Enough from you.
Fair enough.
Anyways, you guys can do an hour 15 if you think that would help.
Oh my God, thank you. That's all we need. Yeah. Praise the Lord, oh fearless leader.
Oh, we just needed 15 minutes. Why didn't we think of that?
Can I cut in here? I just think it's important to note that we did not do a diverse show for any other reason than these are all my friends, and my friends happen to be diverse. I didn't really have to work too hard to meet the moment, and I think the people who really have to scramble and keep failing to be decent or even honest about their failings with racial equity might have a lot more to atone for than they even realize.
Well, do you all have hope that when theaters return, they'll have used this extra time to really take a hard look in the mirror and address what they've done and make actionable change to benefit all, but especially disenfranchised groups they've been harming both directly and indirectly? Because I know I do.
Oh, God, no!
You're looking for introspection and action from actors, and specifically actors who run theaters? They're all very open that they started these theaters so they could be in more plays. Why would they give that up?
It's just so naive. The police can't even police themselves, and you think theaters can?
And make sure you say if theaters come back. I remember how bad these people were with money before. I can't imagine that they all just learned how to balance a checkbook mid-pandemic.
So you all really don't think it's going to get better?
Well, no. We think some things will get better. A lot of us won't want to put up with it anymore. But so many artists will be too easily enticed by the places with money and no action plan. But unless we all make a stink when or if theater comes back from its extended vacation, it will all go back to how it was before and possibly worse.
Okay, well, let's switch to slightly more fun section. Rapid fire. I'm going to ask a question. You all have to say the first words that pop into your heads. Sound groovy? I thought so. All right, let's go. First up, Aaron. Christy McNoll.
Underrated.
Brian. Scuba equipment as anti-COVID measures.
Sexy, but ineffective.
Catia. Boxers or briefs?
Boxers, because I've got the biggest balls on this side of Mississippi.
Daria. Raisins and potato salad.
Shriveled white nonsense.
Perfect. I know you all have a surprise planned for Aaron later in the show, so I'll let you all set up. So let's give a hand to Catia, Daria, and Brian.
See you later, Aaron. Put on your best bonnet because we're about to snatch those follicles.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
You're gonna hate it!
Wow, Aaron, a surprise. I mean, you must be excited about that.
I hate surprises, as I hate all Montagues and thee.
Oh, classics. Love those. Shake that spear. And that's actually a great segue, because our next guest is someone who gave you your first theater gig. Do you remember that?
Oh, God. You found the Birdwoman?
I sure did. Please welcome the Birdwoman.
I knew you couldn't find her. Oh, you did.
Hello, Birdwoman.
'Tis I, the boy of doom, the slayer of souls, the Birdwoman. Fear me, mock me, do what you will, for I am the inevitable. I am the darkness.
Yep, that's the same old Birdwoman.
So, Birdwoman, how did you discover Aaron?
Well, I was making my usual pilgrimage to the local Winn-Dixie to get a whole lot of paper towels and knock over all the displays, and I noticed a small child yelling at bugs. Yelling at bugs. Oh, and on closer inspection, he was yelling numbers at them so they would keep the pace for their dance numbers. And I knew his brand of evil needed to be shared. And no one deserved it more than actors.
It's true. She always used to tell me, you are a curse upon this land. Act like it.
Yes, that's right. I taught him to project and sing and stand up and then to sit down. And when he heard shocking news, all the important acting styles. And now look at him. Just look at him. Dressed like Lola Fiana and less class. Couldn't be any less classier. I couldn't be more proud. The little devil.
Oh, this is heartwarming. It must be so nice to have a mentor.
Yeah, before the Birdwoman, no one had ever told me I was good at anything. But once she got her talons on me, I've been unstoppable ever since.
Well, don't get cocky. You still have a long way to go if you're going to become a Supreme Court Justice. Yep. Constant vigilance. No, I must be off. I have to fly in front of the moon and cackle. Oh, goodbye, my children of death. And remember, if you don't floss, you've already lost.
You make a lot more sense now that I know who's mentored you.
You should meet my parents.
We should, but not yet. Gotta leave some material for when the world closes up again in a month and we are forced back into season 2.
Well, maybe I won't write it. Maybe I'll withhold it from you. Wouldn't that be fun?
Aaron, you talk about all this like it's a chore. Like, this has to be a little fun for you. I mean, you've been doing a good amount of theater even before it got shut down.
I had 3 shows canceled from COVID at 3 separate theaters, and they were gonna be good shows. I was finally going to get to play a character that isn't Aaron Blanck. You know, actually act for once in my stinking life. But alas, here I am instead, in a basement, on Zoom. I'm the only asshole still trying to do digital shows. It's not that I'm bitter. It's just that I wish someone else could take the lead for once and put me in something of theirs. Like, why do I have to be Phoebe Waller-Bridge? Why can't I be Ariana Grande?
Well, 2 points. 1, you were neither of those women. And 2, shouldn't you be grateful for this opportunity instead of annoyed with having to actually put in work in order to gain success?
Of course, I just wish things could be easy and nice and I could nap more.
Well, there is some good news. With Fill in the Blank, you've been able to do shows sitting down without having to memorize your lines. Now, that's easy.
I suppose. I have so many outfits that have all the exciting business in the bottom half.
And what a marvelous coincidence / segue. Up next, we have the woman responsible for all your costumes, Madam Hardshock. Hello, madam.
Hey, madam.
No words. Let me look with my eyes first. Let me drink you in. Now, I'm ready to discuss art.
Oh, madam, you just get it. You get it.
Yeah, sure, yeah, art, man. So let's talk art. How has costume designing for Zoom been?
Oh, it's all about color and rings, and you must dress as if you will be seen from every angle. Foundation garments, heels, pantyhose, the full lemon meringue. You've got to make sure the puppets have holes in their tutus and the dead ones have holes in their blazers. And it's all about air circulation so no one explodes on air.
Wow, this is like a science.
No, it's more than a science. It's magic. It's bip, bip, and a drip of the nightmare juice. And it's really all about the lighting, which I have no power over. So I overcompensate with color and rings to keep that hard-dicked friend anxiety at bay.
What a mouth on you, miss. So let's get down to the big poobah. How is dressing Aaron? He's worn some really out there fashions on the program.
Oh, well, Aaron is a tricky one. You see, he's shaped like a nibbled pear. So, to complement his body type, we go for lots of shine and crinkle and pop, pop, pop. It's all about versatility. Some weeks we go for British royal funeral. Other weeks we go for Orville Peck party bottom. I just lick my finger, put it to the wind, and ride that sucker straight to glory.
You lick your finger before you pick out my clothes?
I lick everything. Licking is to God as God is to fish.
Even in a pandemic?
What? Oh, Oprah wears this necklace. She does. I work with everyone, billionaires. I'm only doing this as a favor to your investor.
Oh, madame, you're getting ahead of yourself. We'll have her on in a minute.
Well, then I'll get out of here. I go where the money is and where the light belongs, and both are gone. So goodbye, all. Thanks for the memories.
Well, before you go, madame, what's next for you?
Lobotomy.
Hopefully I'm next.
Oh, you both. Madam Hardshock, everyone.
See you in 5 years.
She's full of shit, by the way. I figure out my outfit. She just sends me casseroles and tells me where to wear them. Luckily, we have Barbara to sign checks to get me dressed to the nines.
Oh, Barbara, you say? Your mysterious benefactor? Well, let's bring her out. Please welcome the money behind the brand, Barbara Peepeepoopoo.
Hey, Toots. How's Big Sexy doing? Which one of you am I referring to? Me! I'm big and sexy. I love me.
Barbara, let me say it's an honor.
No, it's not. I am a miracle. But we're all full of miracles. Miracle is the name of this new liquor I found in Thailand. And by Thailand, I mean my basement, wink. So, how are you both doing? That little sickness still keeping the common folk down? I wouldn't know. I'm very rich, and I have no problems, or sickness, or sadness, or tears. But I have money. Money.
See why we have her around. She's terrific. I just want to hear her talk.
Me too. So, Barbara, how'd you make your money?
Orangutan blood. I bottle it, and then I sell it, and then I drink up. I'm rich.
That sounds illegal.
Don't mellow her vibe, Ralph. She's a star. Let her speak. I just keep listening to her dribble for hours.
Ooh, yeah, baby, you do. You all do. We all do. We do. He do. She do. They do. Fritzy does not. Anyways, I give the money to make the show happen. I'm the reason everyone gets paid.
What?
So, Barbara, do you want to talk about?
We have money? She told me we only had enough money to buy me Saber's outfits. No one is getting paid.
Oh, stop fighting about money. It's very proletariat. I just came here to thank America for loving the arts. The arts are what separates us from the hamburgers. Money has nothing to do with why this show is good. This show was good because it was happily, blissfully, and excitedly terrible. None of this should be happening. I shouldn't have to know what any of your sad houses look like through your dingy Zoom windows, but I do, because you decided to do a terrible thing and try to make people laugh. And as a rich person who knows damn well that the guillotine is being sharpened as she speaks, I welcome that outcome. And to think about how much money you've raised for other people who really need it. I assume artists do not need money. I think you all filter feed or something, but bravanda. Bravanda! Now, I'm leaving. I am very rich, I'm very stoned, and I need another dick in me as fast as possible before I have to hear about what health insurance is. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta.
Wow, what a lady.
I am just so tired of people. Let me make this vow to you all of you here and now. When lockdown is over, and newsflash, y'all, it ain't over yet. I don't want to see another goddamn one of you. Leave me alone. I work and slave and sweat and cry and fart to make opportunities and a fun time for everyone but my goddamn self. And none of you are looking out for me. I don't know why I ever bothered, but I'll be damn sure not to do it ever again. So just bring out whatever the surprise is so we can get this show over with and I can go to bed.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Aaron, but I'll bring out the surprise. Please welcome Miss Ethel Merman.
Hello? Fucko? You okay? I love you. I got a little song to sing. It probably won't cheer you up, but whatever, it's a ballad. It's ballad time. Kiss today, goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck, the same to you. But I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Don't forget it, kids. What are you gonna do?
Surprise! you.
A little.
I know we sometimes use our actions to make you think we don't respect you in any way, shape, or form, but that's not true.
We love you enough to unearth Ethel Merman and pay the rights to that song.
And let me tell you this, I never learned what the Spice Girls are, and I'm not gonna start now.
Thank you all, especially you, Ethel. Though I'd look up who the Spice Girls are. I guess I need to remember that it doesn't matter if anyone liked this show or watched it or watched anything I've ever done. As long as we're having fun and making people laugh, that's all that matters. Even if the only people we make laugh are ourselves.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Unless I did, which in this case, yeah.
Quit while you're ahead, Ethel. Now,
Right.
Catia, Daria, would you two do me the honor of singing the theme song one last time as we depart?
Yeah.
Great! Everyone come on out. Let's dance.
Woohoo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Lots of dead celebrities.
Fill in the blank.
Questions about society.
Fill in the blank.
Aaron Blanck is here, please. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Hosting a game show over Zoom
Fill in the blank.
from his Rehoboth living room.
Fill in the blank.
The show is gonna start real soon. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Fill in the blank, 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 blank. Filling up. Filling up. Filling up. Fill in the blank.
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now, folks. And let me send a message to those people in charge. But first, remember to donate to Day One Rhode Island. The link should be in there or somewhere. The link will get sent out. But please, to the movers and shakers who stood still in our hour of need, I'd like to share a quote from one of the greatest movies of all time. Heather, my love, there's a new sheriff in town. Ha, ha, ha. Wave goodbye forever, everybody.